Finally. A headshot acting like a headshot. I guess it's gonna be... Don't know why it has to do that every fucking time. You don't know why every time it looks... the system or whatever looks at the... Holy shit, that's an entire kilo. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this now. You have no idea why every time you so much as look at the options menu, it feels the need to refresh entirely the view, the render port or whatever. Finally! Oh yeah, that highly powered. My god, you're kidding me. Solid headshot, and what's it do? Put him to sleep. It takes 3 shots to kill him. Unforgivable. Of course I kind of needlessly picked up a bunch of shit. So that doesn't exactly help matters. You don't think I need to worry about the food too much anyway. The music is back on, there just doesn't seem to be a music track for Chernobyl. Now the worrying thing is, unless the script is just not going to fire properly because this save is so horribly broken. You know, I'm gonna have a ton of military spawning behind me. It's just gonna be a big mess. Where did he... Right there. That's where he went. Okay, you guys can duke it out. That's fine by me. There's the military. There's a wasted shot. That was a nice one, though. I do say so myself. There's a bit of music. It's very hard to hear. Okay, they don't know I'm here, which is great. So they can duke it out with the monolith as they head in that way. I'll just shoot the stragglers. I'm certain before too long here an APC is going to show up. I remember that being a thing. Let's just try to take a long way around near the wrecked helicopter. Try to get a nice flank on these guys. Oh, hey. An APC. What a welcome sight. A flying APC. What a welcome sight. Why? Why did they have to have such ridiculous aim? I just don't understand that. Well, it makes the game hard and challenging. Okay, so music's a lot louder now, and I think a lot different. Please hit it. Fantastic. Please let that... Okay, that buggy firing again. Private packs. Just got a pack of nothing in his inventory. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? Another aimbot APC. Unbelievable. There's no reason for it to be that accurate and instant death. Ooh, it makes it challenging and difficult. Russian modders are saying that it should be more difficult. Wouldn't be surprised if that argument came up. Jesus Christ! And I'm talking about from the NS developers, because I remember that being the same bullshit explanation I was given when I complained about Boris taking 60 bullets, high caliber bullets to the face and surviving in OGSC. Well, Russian players want to be more difficult. Said in the most smug way possible. I wonder what the deal is with deciding to change the blowout's imminent text to lowercase. Something's happening. Something. It seems like kind of a pointless change. Not exactly a good one. No. Right, you can't sprint with the Gauss rifle. He's got his Stechkin out. That means he's really ready for business. What the hell are they trying to attack? I'm just gonna shoot this thing a bit. Screw these BTRs, seriously. Well, they seem to have freed up enough space to pick up a gun without becoming fully over-encumbered, so that's a nice bonus. Yep, definitely a good thing about it being black metal on these last two levels is the likelihood of it being picked up by Content ID for anything is about nil. Because pretty much the only black metal bands that are big enough to possibly have a content ID protection. This texture is really fucked up. Yeah, the only black metal bands that are really big enough for that sort of thing to be, you know, a noticeable threat would be stuff. It'd be stuff like Demon Borshi or Cradle of Filth. Maybe Emperor. Though I don't know. I'm not sure if. Not sure if Emperor would be considered big enough to have content ID. Either way. If only the draw distance of the shadows was increased, that'd be another great thing, because draw distance of shadows in this engine is just terrible. I think that's the case up to and including Call of Pripyat as well. Nope. Tell you what, I've got plenty of time. Nice throw. Extra nice shooting. Come on. Whoa. Hello. Come on already. I think one of the problems with this gun is it's the type where you can click multiple times. Like I stopped clicking there. It'll keep firing. The reason I didn't do it there was because I ran out of ammo, but you know. Maybe I'll do it like this. Click. 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 So it only does it once per situation, but yeah, that just kind of throws you off because you click a little too fast, and then suddenly you find yourself shooting when you don't want to shoot. I hope I got a good chance to use up a lot of this ammo soon. And this is the thing that happens all the time to me, really. I get all geared up for this big, huge mission, and then end up using about none of the supplies that I brought along. A couple medkits, sure. About a third of the ammo I brought for one of the guns out of the 30 that I brought along. Always happens. Hello. I suppose the solution is to just kind of fire like mad here. This would have a lot more impact if the helicopter sounds were translated. Helicopter pilot speech was translated. I also think it would have more effect if the helicopters actually did something. If I remember right, nothing they do actually affects anything. You know, they shoot around, they blow stuff up, but it doesn't actually do anything meaningful. Of course, when they explode and then suddenly respawn, they might do a little damage. Ah, there's a person there. Okay, okay, that's where the entrance door is. Really? The guy's still alive? The blast radius on this dynamite's big enough that he really should be dead. APCs. Motherfucking APCs. I don't doubt that the bullets they fire are strong enough to kill you that fast. I do doubt that they have the pixel-perfect accuracy that you see here. In fact, I strongly doubt it. Well, he's dead no matter what. Okay, yeah, the hostile APC is here, so why is it not shooting at the monolith? Wow, the RPD was not shooting when I first pulled down the left trigger. That's pissing me off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the monolith and the military are not on friendly terms, so the APC not shooting the monolith, kind of bullshit. I can only hope these are landing close enough. I didn't jump that time, what the hell? Yeah, screw you, APC. Screw you, sniper. Worth it, a sniper. Where? Ah, there is a person all the way up there. Ah, that's right. I must have shot him before I had to reload the save the first time. Okay, okay. Still not happy about that. Military snipers, even. Come on, I'm shooting him in the head multiple times. They really gimped this Gauss rifle. It's not even worth whatever artifacts you give whoever the hell you give artifacts to get one. Are all the guys that are left military? I know there's somebody over this way. See, I'm kind of still wondering why it didn't seem like these guys were shooting any of the monolith. I mean, there certainly were monolith left, and both in terms of infantry and in terms of the APC, I saw aggravatingly little combat fire between the two. I should probably fix my armor. Well, I've got a second of downtime. I wonder what this is. Meat junk. Not that great. Not at this point. Let's pull the PKM out. Haven't gotten enough of a chance to really use it yet, I think. Stop picking up that ammo, come on. Let's see, what have they replaced the armor with? Nothing! Ah, is this completely empty too? Alright. Now I wonder what kind of amazing music we're going to get inside the sarcophagus. All I know for sure is that this music was not playing the last time I was in these areas.
Вот твою мать! Как не вовремя! Опять с артами что-то не так. Надо посмотреть.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Really? More of this cobblestone bullshit. Getting real sick of this shit.
Твоя цель здесь. Иди ко мне.
I gotta say, I really hope cobblestoning is not a thing in collector mode. 'Cause I'm beyond sick of it. Hooray, more black metal for some reason.
Будет только один.
I'm just plain and simple sick of this random element of, oh, suddenly because you crossed this line we decided to take away your best. Wow! We decided to take away your frame rate too, apparently.
Твое желание скоро исполнится. Иди ко мне.
We'll take away your best artifacts because, difficulty? So seriously, what's up with this?
Пришло время.
Global illumination is off,
Я
so
вижу
it should
твое
be
желание.
slaughtering the frame rate when there's a lot of light. No idea what the deal is. It could just plain be the new drivers screwing up the performance. On one hand, I'm really hoping that's the issue. On the other hand, I'm really hoping that's not the issue. Because malformed drivers or no, I did not spend $550 plus shipping on a graphics card for it to run like this. Hell, it shouldn't chug like this on Crisis 3, let alone Stalker.
Иди ко мне. Ты обретешь то, что заслуживаешь.
Also, I remember there being reverb in this level. I'm not sure why I'm not hearing it. Monolith Exo would be very nice, but I'm carrying too much for that to be a real choice. Well, I'm still liking this loadout, though. I think when this gun runs dry, I'm just going to throw it on the floor. In fact, that's probably among the best options. Did I hit anything? I can't tell. Nice grenade. You accomplished absolutely nothing with it. Well, it was fun, old gun. Well, at least the tactic works just fine here, too. Oh yes, of course, how could I forget? Grenades can magically blow up through concrete walls because Narodonia Solyanka. Where the hell did you come from? Or did you just... I think this guy just kind of ran away when I started slaughtering his buddies that were all looting over this way. Gotten most of them. I shouldn't have thrown that grenade. Yeah, I should have saved grenades. I'm just thinking when the decoder gets put down, I'm gonna need as many of those as possible. Just blow the whole place up.
Пришло время. Я вижу твое желание.
Definitely some very interesting music playing here. Very badly compressed, as evidenced by that watery sounding cymbal crash.
Иди ко мне. Ты обретешь
And this...
то,
Okay. This is about where I remember seeing for the first time those really terrifying looking skeletal zombies. I mean, hey, if I'm going to see Islams instead, that's perfectly fine by me. Islam's in a stealth guy that spazzes out in the staircase. Yeah, perfectly fine. I think I got him.
Путь завершен, человек. Иди ко мне.
Nah, he's got nothing. Kind of blindly walked into that, I guess. Shit, I don't even know what time it is. The alarm clock in the room is blocked. My phone is on the other side of the room being charged. Steam overlay doesn't work. test
будет
texture room, I guess.
только твой путь завершается. Иди ко мне.
Alright. Oh, there you are. Okay, marked one. Why are you using
Пришло
exclusively
время.
red level first aid
Я
kits? Do I even
вижу
have
твое
those?
желание.
I don't remember having... Certainly not 3 of those in my inventory. Running out of
Твое
ammo in this, that's not
желание
good.
скоро исполнится. Иди ко мне.
Want your buys on. Like how he's just kind of calmly wandering around as if nothing's there.
Один.
Okay. Looks like I may need to employ generic Shadow Chernobyl tactics here. With 100% more going prone.
Твоя цель здесь. Иди ко мне.
Who needs to aim when you got 2,000 rounds? Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck you. Go away. I don't like you. I don't want you here.
Ты обретешь
Where did you even come
то,
from?
что заслуживаешь.
Son of a bitch, why isn't... Why won't it die? Finally, Jesus Christ.
Твоя цель здесь. Иди ко мне.
Great, now my gun's jamming.
Иди ко мне. Ты
Let's see if I can
обретешь
repair my
то,
shit.
что заслуживаешь.
Strange, when I'm close to the bridge in the cordon, it tells me I can't repair anything because I'm too close to enemies. I've got a dozen monoliths stalking me over here, and they're perfectly fine.
Вознагражден будет только один.
Tons of ammo and shit.
Твоя цель здесь. Иди ко мне.
Well, I tell you this much, I don't think you're ever going to have to worry about ammunition going through the sarcophagus here.
Пришло время. Я вижу твое желание.
Tempting fate. Because why not? It's pretty much the guaranteed way to get these guys out of hiding anyway.
Путь завершен, человек. Иди ко мне.
let's go the full way around, I think. I can never remember where exactly the stairway that takes you to the decoder room is.
Вознагражден будет только один.
Okay, let's throw this on. Damn it. Put that on instead, I guess. No thanks, no thanks. Get away from there. Don't even know what hurt me there, but...
Скоро исполнится. Иди ко мне.
Give me another one of these things. Why do they have to be here? Why do they have to be in the game, period? Fuck's sake. Christ, is that terrifying or what? Just die and stay dead. Me. This is not what I want to see right before I go to bed. Good, they're gone, they're gone.
Будет только один.
Goldfish don't need it. I wonder if there's any sort of explanation given for these creepy fucking variations of the zombifieds.
Иди ко мне. Ты обретешь то, что
Shut up, Terracan. Of course, the place I need to go is right next to where I started off. Oh, I think I saw something over there. No, it was just a texture. Okay,
твоя цель здесь.
the improperly placed megaphone. Let's just get rid of all this shit so I can give myself a real nice grenade throw.
Путь завершен, человек. Иди ко мне.
Well, that grenade throw didn't exactly accomplish anything. Disappointment. Get a second chance, though, with a considerably weaker grenade.
Твоя цель
Maybe
здесь.
second chance is second chance.
Иди ко мне.
Well, even with the grenades failing, that was probably the easiest run of that I've ever been through.
Вознагражден будет только один.
Alright, time for another level swap. Whew. Getting close to the end. Relatively. Solve the monolith secret. Too bad you can't really sneak to this area. This was a little bit, just a little bit darker. Yeah, also a larger version of this level was actually accessible in alpha versions from, I think, that house in the radar. The one that you can... The one with the big hole in the roof that you can climb in. Yeah, I think you just in the alpha build, I'm pretty sure it was a temporary transition, but you just jumped into the hole, and from there you were transported into another version of this level that was bigger, had a lot more to it. Wonder where that will fit in to Lost Alpha. Oh, come on, really? Come on! Yeah, I'm honestly more or less intentionally trying to run out of ammo with all my weapons. Just makes the fight a little more intense, I think. I'm gonna check the music here. Maybe it's just not loading for this level. Bland and empty. This kind of feels kind of bland and empty. No music. Of course, I can't really aim at all with the screen shaking like this. So I know I raised the question in the forums about it, but I think I'm pretty much guaranteed to start completely 100% fresh when I get to collector mode anyway. I'm just thinking if I go with the collector mode that starts after finishing the final quest here, yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun getting back to the point where I can you know, go to this level. Not necessarily this level, but the whole CNPP area. And retrieve my guns that I threw on the floor. Yeah, like I mentioned, more likely than not going to just completely start fresh with collector, so that probably won't be an issue. Hope those ones explode. I mean, I'm pretty sure there weren't explosive barrels there in vanilla anyway, but with the red barrels, just kind of thrown around like this. You know, man can hope. I'm certain this is pretty much exactly how I went through this level last time I was in it as well. Just rushing around with this gun. Spraying bullets indiscriminately like this. You are terrible at ambushing, buddy. Whew. Still kind of hard to think that I've actually put the majority of 2,000 rounds through this gun already. I still haven't even gotten onto these two. Oh, I was almost able to hip fire snipe him. I should probably repair my armor. Yeah, anything hidden in here? A box with some ammo. Alright. Very nice indeed. There's probably somebody hiding in this corner. Nope. What are you hiding out there for? Kind of a useless location, don't you think? Ah, I remember this path leading to some... I guess in both cases it does kind of lead to some sort of laboratory, but... There's a much different one in 1935, and it extended this way as well. I didn't really realize I got that hurt. O consciousness? What? What's this O consciousness crap? A needless retranslation or something? 'Cause I'm quite sure it's C consciousness. Kind of funny the picture they gave him. I'm pretty sure that's the same one that's given for the snitch in that one Freedom quest. Meanwhile, the character model you see when you know he's actually speaking with you. I think the model is Sakharov, but the voice is very... Well, no, I'm pretty sure the voice is Sakharov as well. But I'm quite certain that the actual man himself is Lebedev. Oh yeah, this is broken for some reason. I remember this being an issue last time I was here, and I don't remember how I fixed it. What a great way to end the session, I think. I didn't even bring anything that could, Why is it in my inventory? What the fuck is the point of a time bomb if when you activate it, it stays in your inventory? Whoops, they destroyed the light that lights this place up. Okay, well, I guess that's that. Just as broken as everything else. think I'll call it quits there. Then count that as an end to Stalker Soup story mode. Attempt number 1 through 27,000. Because there's nothing else I can do here. The triggers are not spawning because something in this 27 gigabyte pile of broken code just exploded, and yeah. So that's it. Next time there's any sort of Stalker Soup content, it'll be Collector. And I think at this point it's kind of forced to be completely fresh start. So yeah. See ya.